Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to Unbox Underground. In this video we're going to unbox the wireless Bluetooth earbuds with charging case. I recently bought this from Tanga, and this is my first time messing around with them. Well, I've had a set of Bluetooth headphones, earphones actually, around the neck earphones, but I've never had any Bluetooth earbuds. So these are kind of like similar to your popular Apple AirPods, I think that's what you call them. I think that's what you call them, but I got these off Tanga for like $7.99. They might have a brand name and they might not, but I'm pretty certain that these are going to be from China. So without further ado, let's get to the unboxing. I'm going to cut it this way because this is a pretty nice bag. I could probably reuse it again when I ship something off. And they say, this says i7S, i7S. Battery, phone, music, mic, has built-in mic, and it's wireless. I think that's what. Go. Alright, let's get to the specifications. Specifications, model i7S, TWS, wireless version 5.0 plus EDR. EDR, that's probably very familiar. I think people with the who are hearing impaired, they're familiar with that feature, EDR, for hearing aids and all that stuff. Impedance, 10 millimeter, 32 ohms. Mic sensitivity, 42 decibels. That's what I'm assuming that the dB means. Frequency, 2.4 gigahertz. Battery capacity, 64 mAh. I don't know what that means. Megaamperes or something like that. I do not know. I better brush up on my electronics. Working temperature to minus 10-53 degrees Celsius. So the coldest it'll work is below 10, and the hottest it can work in is 55 degrees Celsius. Working temperature. Input 5 volts. This should have a USB cable in there to charge it with. Transmission distance 12 meters. So that should carry throughout the house, whatever you may be doing. If the device you're playing music from is like not at your hip, or in your pocket, or on your immediate person, it'll work up to a distance of 12 meters. Playing time 5 to 6 hours. That's pretty generous. Charging time 1 to 2 hours. 1 to 2 hours. That's a game changer right there. For some of us that had to charge batteries for like 8 hours or overnight many years ago. Standby time 100 hours if you leave it on. Compatible with iOS and Android devices. Made in China, of course. This is really a nice box. Oh, here we go. See, here's the colors they're available in. So I think these sold out. So this was the only one left. So if you guys have Apple devices, you probably prefer this one, but I got this by default because they sold out, because I sold out of the other colors. I would have preferred black, but as I've said, already sold out. A nice white box, man. You would have thought it came from Apple. So let's open this thing. I may have to charge it, but that's okay. We'll cut the video if we have to. So here's your charging cables. There's a instruction booklet. Here we go. Instruction booklet. Nothing else in there. And it's in Chinese, right? Okay. But it's in English as well. How lucky you are. Do not worry. So here's the device, the power button, here's the charging port, Now what you need is a charging adapter now that has a USB ports in it for this end right here. Here we go. Really nice. I suppose you have to remember to keep these clean. I hope these sound good. I hope these sound good. I got these for $7.99. Remember, $7.99. So I'm gonna go charge this up, see how they work. I'm gonna read the instructions, charge this up, and we'll be right back. But when we come back, I may have already tested these out. No, when we come back, these will be fully charged, and I'm going to try to activate them, put them to use in front of this camera for you guys to see. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are now back. I have it plugged in. I'm really bothered by how short the cable is. It's probably no more than 4 to 5 inches, possibly 3 to 3.5 inches. That's really, yeah. It's barely standing up on its port, man. It's like I got it tilting, but the thing is so short. But anyways, it's charging up. It's flashing red because it's charging, but when it's fully charged, it'll flash blue. Now it's charging red from the inside. It's probably illuminating. Let me move this out the way. It's possibly illuminating the whole bottom of the device, which looks kind of neat, but. Yeah, it's when it's blue, it'll be fully charged, and that'll happen within 1 or 2 hours, as described in the back of the box. So pretty soon we'll be trying this out in no time. Okay, we are now back. Hopefully the unit is fully charged. Now I'm going to try this out for the first time. So now, tablets and smartphones are usually the most common devices that have Bluetooth. Some laptops and some desktop PCs have Bluetooth or USB Bluetooth attached to it, man. But the most common devices are your tablet and phone. I'll go with the tablet since it has a bigger screen, and you guys can probably see what I'm actually going to do to pair this device with these Bluetooth earbuds. So let's turn this on. This is my HD8 tablet right here, Fire HD8. We'll set it up like this. The screen will flip over, give you the wide screen here. Move this out of the way. Yeah, you probably like the tablet better. It has a bigger screen. Let's wait until that boots up. This is my first time doing it, man, so forgive me if I mess up. I read the instructions, but I still might mess it up. Okay, so let's open this up then. I guess that means it's fully charged, so I guess everything is okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm going by this because this should be the battery indicator or the power indicator. What does that say? Let me put that up against my ear. It says power on, so we're good. Now I've read the instructions that said if it's flashing blue and red, if 1 or 2 of them are flashing blue and red, it's looking for a device to pair with. So let's go to Bluetooth. No paired devices available. More settings. Pair Bluetooth device. And here it is, i7S. So I'm going to put these in my ear to see. I'm going to put one of them in my ear to see if they're connected. So here's ours right here, i7S, as it said in this box. So it's much easier when you have the same brand that pops up in some random some random letters and numbers and all that stuff. So this helps. So let's press that. And I just heard it say connected. So I'm going to put these in. Now the way you put these in, you have to put them all the way in, and the ends here either have to be at a 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock angle. You know. In order for you to get the full spectrum of the sound and a little bit of the bass. I don't know how much bass this has. So now I'm going to take these for a test drive. What should we try next? We're going to try a variety of music, man. See what kind of music this thing can handle. We're going to try some rock, metal, rap, whatever. So let's go on YouTube. What are we going to try? We're going to try some rock. Now, based on what's going on today, places are quarantined because of the C virus. So let's try something from 20 years ago. Now let's go even farther back. Here we go. You didn't think I knew about this band, right, man? MZB2 was my thing back in the 90s, man. Cutting edge stuff back in the day, mid-90s. It's on now, I'm listening to it. Okay. It doesn't have too much, but not too much bass, but just a little. Depends on how far these things go into your eardrums. But if I press them in really good, I can hear the bass drum pretty good. I'm just not hearing the bass drum that much, as much as I expected. So let's try another band. Oh, here's another one you guys thought I didn't know about. Hold on. Taking you all back to 2000. I used to walk to work third shift listening to these guys. On my portable CD player. My Sony CD player. God, I miss those things. It's not too bad. I mean, $7.99, man. You get what you pay for, but it's better than working with no sound, and the place is quiet, you know. But both earbuds are working quite well. Okay. One more time with rock. For those of you rock listeners, you're not obsessed with bass, I think these earbuds will suit you just fine, actually. "24/7 Spies." But for rap, we're gonna listen to some rap for a minute. I'm just listening to these. I know you guys can't hear the music, man, but I'm telling you how it sounds. To the best of my ability. I'm gonna try different genres, old music and new music, whatever. This is new music right here from 24/7 Spies. I think the album came out like last fall, the last quarter of 2019. Rolling Stones did an article on them. If you're familiar with like Fishbone, Living Color, you might have heard of these guys. They're still rocking, man. Jimmy Hazel, man, he's no joke. In rock music, bass is not really emphasized, unless you have a big stereo system, but you could probably have more bass and you probably get more drivers in your earbuds, more bass with the more expensive earbuds that probably cost $14 to $20 or higher. But I can hear the cymbals, I can hear the guitars, I can hear the snare drum well. I can hear the bass drum, but it doesn't have as much presence as my other headphones, my over-ear headphones. Okay. Now let's get to the hip hop, the rap. Let's hear some G Herbo, man, for real. Here's my favorite one, Rolling. If you want to give any hearing device or earbuds, headphones a bass test, songs like this is a perfect test for it. Or possibly anything from A$AP Rocky and all them people, I hear the bass, man, but it's not as powerful as the ones with my headphones, but these are earbuds, so you can't expect too much. The highest bass drivers I've heard was 11, what you call it? 11 millimeter bass drivers. That's the highest they've gone with earbuds, I think, as far as I know. But these are my first earbuds. Yeah, but these are my first earbuds, so I'm not expecting perfection. I paid $7.99 from Tanga.com. So the good thing about buying anything that's crappy, when you buy something that's crappy, you'll know what you want when the next time you buy something similar to this, and you're willing to spend more money. And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, okay, we're now back. I'm here for the review. I've used this for a while, and I have to say, for $7.99, it's a pretty good deal. I got this like on a Black Friday or a day before Thanksgiving. And I'm just opening the box now because I had a lot of other stuff to do. So I finally opened it last night, and tonight I can give you the next day tonight. I can give you the review of this device. Here's the power button to let you know it's fully charged. Still has some juice in it. It doesn't need charging. And here is where they're encased. This also makes a good carry case for these as well. Throw this in your pocket shirt or anything like that. And they automatically turn on when you pull each one turns on automatically when you pull each of them out. You can hear powered on. And if it's already connected to the device, and if the connected device is already powered on, it'll say connected a few seconds later, which is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, if you're gonna wear these earbuds, man, you're gonna have to make a habit of keeping your ears clean. Even though this has a dust-proof mesh, these can get dirty the more you put them in and pull them out your ears. So you're gonna have all kinds of sweat in your ears and all that stuff. So you might want to invest in some Q-tips or something like that. I wouldn't recommend using isopropyl because it does something to plastic. I'm not sure what. And certain plastics, not all plastics. So I just use some warm water, just wipe them out occasionally, especially if you get these in white. Um, they're very lightweight, man. It's not very heavy. I think there's a lithium ion battery in each of these earbuds. I don't know how they did that. It's a miracle in itself, but I guess that's technology. In terms of sound, man, let's talk about the most important thing, sound. I don't think these are well balanced enough for all genres of music, man. I mean, if you listen to genres where they have percussion and bass is emphasized, they might not fare all that well. But if you just need some background sound or just background music and you don't care too much about quality, you just don't want the place wherever you may be working, you just don't want that area to be quiet. You just want some background sound, and you're around other people, and you want to hear your music in privacy. These are to go. But if you're sensitive about music, sound quality, these might not be the ones for you. I mean, these are good for jazz and blues. Well, I wouldn't say blues, man, because blues emphasize the bass drums and bass guitar. But for like acoustic guitar, something like that, classic guitar playing, it's perfect for that. Audiobooks, where people are just usually talking, that's perfect for that as well. But any genre that emphasizes bass, you're gonna fall short. It's gonna fall short. So if you want something better quality, you might want to invest. You might want to spend 30 to 50 bucks if you want to if you want to fork out a lot of money for those Apple AirPods. I mean, if you have money to trick off, go ahead and get those. But I think it's crazy. You could probably go as high as $50 or $60, but you want to spend $200 to $300 on something that could fall out your ear and lose. That's crazy. But it is what it is, man. Apple technology. But the highest I've seen in bass drivers for earphones is 11 millimeters. I've only seen 11 millimeter bass drivers in certain earbuds, and I'm talking about wired earbuds, not the Bluetooth ones. That's the highest I've ever seen it gone up to. So I highly doubt these have 11 millimeter bass drivers. Maybe 7 or 6, half that maybe. It just depends on how far these can go in your ears. Everybody's ear canals have different shapes. I know everybody's ear canals are different, but these do not have any ear just different sizes of ear cushions or ear what you call them. Nah, but yeah, that's basically it, man. And as for that, man, I definitely had a problem with this charger that I had to use. They must expect you to use your laptop or a desktop PC if you have your desktop PC on the desk. If you have the PC on your desk, because this right here is not really going to cut it. Or they probably expect you to use. You can use your wall adapter, man, but it's going to be hanging off the wall. But you could actually plug this in the back and then plug this into the USB of your laptop or desktop PC while it's powered on. I don't know if it charges if it's powered off, but I'm very certain it charges when both of those devices are powered on, and those devices happen to be plugged into the wall. One's blue and one's red. Isn't that weird? Okay, let's turn that off. Let's see. I know if it's red, that means it's low in power. So I may have to plug these back in because I have been using them. And yeah, you might have to buy a longer cable if you want to plug it into the wall. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to give this overall a 3 out of 5. It's fair because the low price I got these for. These are my first Bluetooth earbuds. It's not my first. It's not my first Bluetooth technology, as I've used the. I've had a set of Bluetooth Bluetooth headband. You know, the HV800 that you've probably seen on this channel. But I'm going to save up for some better ones, slightly better ones. I want to get them in the color that I want, and hopefully they'll be better quality. Hopefully they'll sound better. I'll go as high as $25 to $30 maybe. See how those go. And that's pretty much it, man. Got these from Tanga, and these are called the i7S TWS. What does TWS stand for? Well, I'll have it in the description, but you have this witness the unboxing of the Bluetooth wireless earbuds i7S. I don't know if that's a brand or model, but whatever. You guys have a good night. I'm out.